And hello, everybody. So you're either here today because you like seeing my content. Let's hope that's the case. Or you're here to learn more about our 20-day LinkedIn Live challenge. So make sure to put a comment in the comments where you're watching us from and what I need you to do is place hashtag best week ever. Let me share my screen. It's pretty easy. I want you to share. I want you to put in the comments hashtag best week ever, because at the end, I'm going to give away a seat to the 20-day LinkedIn challenge, but to only one. And you have to put hashtag best week ever. All right, so let's get rid of that. Make sure I got that going. All right, make sure to put some comments below. I see we got at least 12 people, 13 people joining us on LinkedIn, streaming this across live on Facebook, YouTube, and of course, LinkedIn. But make sure to put hashtag best week ever, and then we will draw for that at the end, and one person will win. So, okay, again, you're here because you're here to see me, or you're here to learn more about that 20-day LinkedIn challenge. Now, this is the fourth time that I have done this challenge, and maybe we'll have some students from some of the other challenges that we did, but let me share this. So let me talk a little bit about the 20-day challenge. Maybe you want to become an influencer, or maybe, just maybe, you do some type of sales on LinkedIn. You're a coach. You get leads on LinkedIn, and maybe, just maybe, your content isn't getting much traction, right? Maybe you have 1,000 followers, 1,000 connections, and when you post, you get 1 or 2 likes from your friends or relatives, right? Your coworkers, and that is about it. So what I'll be sharing in the 20-day challenge, and it starts on the 15th. We've had a few people sign up already. We have 11 days, 23 hours, 49 minutes, a few seconds left to sign up. But let me talk about what the challenge is. And maybe some of you are going to be watching this on the replay. Let me talk about what the challenge is. You're going to learn how to increase your influence on LinkedIn. And this challenge may not be for you. If you can't devote about 60 minutes a day interacting with your content, the content of the others that are participating in the challenge, and for some of you that have been in the challenge before, you're going to make some lifelong connections there, I promise. So it does take time in order to see those results. If you think that you can just post and nothing, you're going to get a lot of nothing. Okay, if you can't devote this time right now, I totally understand. I'll do this challenge again in the future, so you can message me and we'll put you on the wait list. So are you a small business owner? Okay, so what this is going to look like is, once you sign up, I'm going to send out daily emails starting on the 14th at 5 p.m. Pacific time, sharing the strategy for the next day. I'm going to share some tools to increase your views. Not anything that is against LinkedIn or anything, but just some things that you can do, some strategies. And then every day after you post, sometime before the next day, I'm going to send you a message on LinkedIn, and I'm going to share some feedback regarding your post. What I liked, maybe what I didn't like, what you could do better next time. And it's about, one, being consistent. And yes, you should be posting on LinkedIn every day. I understand if you can't, then maybe the challenge isn't for you right away. But I could think back to early 2019 and I was getting active on LinkedIn. I was posting maybe 3 times a week, 4 times a week. And then I did a challenge where I had to post a video of myself for 30 straight days. And I went 30 days. In fact, I did one more than that. Well, a lot more than that. I went for 70 straight days posting video of myself. And what I learned during that, well, I'll share with you during the challenge there. So we're going to create a group on LinkedIn. Not so much a group, but a messaging group so you can support one another. And you are going to be expected to engage and learn from the others because everybody's going to have that same topic. Okay. And you're going to be learning in the moment. I get so many students that will be, well, let me go and change my post. No, don't care. I just care that you learn something and that you move on to the next day. Okay. Now, what I want to share with you, and remember to make sure to put hashtag best week ever in the comments so you can get entered to win a seat at the 20-day challenge. So we're going to have 20 people that sign up. We're actually going to have 21 because one of those might be you today. But let me share this. I want to share a post with you that I did over a year ago. I want to read the text, and then I'm going to share the video, and then we're going to talk about the results. So, how do you show off your skills and talents on your resume? Question mark, right? And then I talk about using metrics, accomplishments, and achievements as bullet points. And then I would suggest not everything being a bullet point. And then I say, how do you show off your skills and talents on your LinkedIn profile? Well, besides putting that same amazing content, yes, the same amazing content that's on your resume, I want on your LinkedIn profile. But did you know you can add a featured section on LinkedIn? And then I just put, if the woman in this video had a LinkedIn profile, I would in fact suggest that she add this to that featured section. So the text, I'm sharing some tips and advice. But as you can see, we're going to watch this video. Now, I got a lot of people that said, hey, this video doesn't belong on LinkedIn. Belongs on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, right? And I get it. But here's why this video does in fact belong on LinkedIn. I did reference the video in the text, right? Saying if she did. So I'm sharing the value that you can add on your featured section. But people were saying this doesn't belong on LinkedIn. Well, 16,013 others said it does. I had 16,000 likes, 800 comments, almost 900 reposts, 1.4 million impressions, views, whatever you want to call them. So content like this gets people to stop. If you don't think it belongs on LinkedIn, then don't sign up for the challenge. Why is it important for your content to go viral? So, not about important. I mean, we want leads, right? Regardless of why we're on LinkedIn, we want some kind of leads or some kind of conversation. Hopefully those leads land to opportunities for sales, right? Or regardless of why you're on LinkedIn. So these types of things, well, I grew over 1,000 followers on this day and grew tons of followers over the next week. New people seeing my stuff, new people being exposed to my profile. And I got business from this post. Not directly, indirectly. New people seeing my content. Oh, you help with this. Oh, you do this. Do you do this? So if you want to learn what works on LinkedIn, I'm happy to share all of that with you during our 20-day linked in challenge. Now, I'm not seeing any comments, so that's okay. Maybe you're just going to the link and signing up, and that's fine as well. But what I want you to do is put hashtag best week ever, hashtag best week ever in the comments so that I can share an extra seat on our 20-day challenge. So let me do that again. Let me just make sure this is working. Well, I tell you what, in the comments, because for whatever reason, I can't see comments, and a few of you are sending me some text. So might be some issues. Like there's never an issue with LinkedIn or any of the other platforms, right? I'm joking. So again, do you have any, what questions do you have? What do you, or maybe you just want to message me privately, and I get it. I've gotten a couple of DMs already privately. So anyway, oh, hey, let me respond to this real quick. It's on now. Go to my profile. So the great thing about LinkedIn is when you do a live, it goes to the top of your profile, to your banner section, and places it there. Some people can see it. It also creates a post. And we got 16 people registered. So, excuse me. So do me a favor. Put in the comments, hashtag best week ever. And if we don't get anybody that does it right now, there's 16 of you live watching me right now. Maybe you've already taken the course. So I'll take any private messages offline because I know a few of you have already messaged me. So let me share some other things about the challenge. So this is just sharing some of the viral posts that I got. And you're going to hear a lot of people say, it doesn't matter if you go viral. Again, I agree, but don't agree, but disagree. Because we need new people seeing our stuff. How do we get new people seeing our stuff? We got to get new people seeing our stuff. So how do we do that? By increasing the number of views, comments, shares, and we work through that all during the 20-day challenge. Couple former students. Now this was in 2022. My posts were seen by over 30 million, practically doubled that last year, on pace to potentially double that again. Shield Analytics is just a tool that captures all of your content and gives you, don't tell LinkedIn, gives you better analytics than LinkedIn does. Now there's a fee for this, and I kind of share this. This isn't a must-have, but if you're really, really active on LinkedIn, I find this so beneficial, and I'll share that during the challenge as well. Let me see what other comments we got here. Oh, we got about 20 people watching us live right now. Remember, in the comments, hashtag best week ever. Not sure why I can't see the comments today, or everybody is just listening to me so much that they're just not commenting, and that's okay as well. Again, getting plenty of private messages that I'll respond to later. So, oh, hey, wait a minute. And hey, good evening to you. Where I'm at currently, it is 8:15 a.m. Justina, what time is it where you're at? If you're saying good evening, you might be on, you might be in Europe somewhere. in that general vicinity. So make sure you share us where you're from. So thank you. Remember, hashtag best week ever in the comments gets you entered in for a seat at our event. So oh geez, yep, you're in the UK. Oh yes, it is. Yeah, see, it's 7:15 there. So anyway, thank you. Hey, global audience. Did everybody know LinkedIn now has 1 billion users worldwide? Hit that a month or two ago. 1 billion users. 1 billion users. I want to give this little feedback here. So let me share this with you. I'm going to go into the search box. I'm going to click people. I'm going to click third degree connections. So LinkedIn has over 1 billion users worldwide. Now, there's another place to find out how many first degree connections you have. Just go to my network, but we're going to cheat here a little bit. LinkedIn says I have 30,000. Actually, I have 29,200. I can only accept 800 more. You max out at 30,000 connections. However, I want to know how many second degree connections you have. So how do you know? Now, what are second degree connections? In case you don't know, first degree connections are people that you're connected to, right? Third degree connections are people that you're not connected to and have no mutual connections. Second degree connections, still so valuable because these are connections of your connections. So here, if you just select second, I have over 3.7 million second degree connections. 3.7. So not the 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon, but the 1 degree or the second degree of David Alto. So when you're searching on LinkedIn for people, you could treat LinkedIn like the world's free, the largest free online database. And when you connect to more people, their connections become your connections. When you're searching for people on LinkedIn, regardless of what you do, I know you can use Sales Navigator and a few other tools, but this simple search is available to everybody for free, regardless if you have LinkedIn Premium or not. So such a good best practice here. And I kind of expand a little bit more on that during that 20-day LinkedIn challenge. So, oh, hey, hello from Spain. Oh, it's getting late there. It's getting late there. Oh, hey, Portugal, Ukraine, love it. Connections of connections. It doesn't, I tell you what, regardless of why you're on LinkedIn, growing your network on LinkedIn will serve you today, tomorrow, and into the future. Promise. So let me stop sharing my screen. So if you can commit to posting every day and you want to learn to get your post to get actual likes, actual comments, right? Deep comments. Maybe you're trying to get sales on LinkedIn. You're selling your product. You're selling your services like I do. Sign up today. These spots will go. Every time I have this challenge, I have at least 20. I usually cap it off at 20 and then somebody asks, oh, can I get in? I say, okay, sure. But these will fill up and you could just ask, I've been very fortunate that some of the other people in some of the other challenges that I've had before have posted recently about this new challenge, and they're just helping promote it because they gained so much knowledge and learned so much. And maybe a few of them are on here today, but this will fill up. It always does, and people love the value because they look. Most people that say LinkedIn doesn't work just haven't found the tools and strategy to make LinkedIn work for them. So how do you sign up? That's easy. You click right here. And of course, I'll put a link. I'll put a link in the comments here. And so 20-day challenge. You're not going to pay $1,000. I almost sound like an infomercial now. You're not going to pay $1,000. You're not going to pay $700. But for $259 US, that's what? A little over $10 a day. By day one or day two, you're going to learn so much about posting. You're going to learn what to do, what not to do, and you're going to learn why people engage with your content, how to get them to engage, the various forms of posts. You're going to learn so much because every day I'm going to provide you real feedback on what you did right, on what you could do better, what you can do next time, and you're going to learn. Almost from day one or day two, you're going to get way more views and engagement than you ever have before. It looks like we got somebody watching us on Facebook or YouTube. Hey, thank you for watching. I posted my services, but no reply. You almost have to not sell to sell on LinkedIn. And I'll share that during the challenge. So I can help. You need to sign up for the challenge. Oh, yeah. So not sure the user's name, but yeah, no. When you show up live, when you do it live, it shows up right on your banner. Oh, yeah. LinkedIn, when LinkedIn added that, that was so darn cool. So thank you, LinkedIn user. I might know who you are just by what you said there. So again, sure, there is a fee to be a part of the challenge. Why? Well, you're going to take away way more than this. Afterwards, you're going to say, Dave, I could have easily paid 10 times that amount because of the value. I'm going to share tools that are going to save you time as well. I'm going to share with you tools that you can use to post into the future, what you should reshare. And if you get a post that does good now, no reason why you can't share it 6 months later, or maybe it doesn't do well, you could repost it. Again, I'm going to share with you all the strategies that I use, that I have used to build my network to where it is today. We're going to end this call here real soon. Oh, see, here's my live right there. A little bit delayed here. So I have 135,000 followers on LinkedIn. My weekly newsletter has about 81,000 weekly subscribers. So you don't have to just wonder if I know what I'm talking about because, you don't wake up one day, everybody starts with 0 followers, right? But you've seen my content. You've seen the examples that I've shared. So you are going to gain a ton of value. Now, how do you know that I'm going to be able to help you? Well, if you scroll down to the bottom of my LinkedIn profile, you're going to find, almost to the bottom, you're going to find the recommendation section. Now, some of these people I've helped with headhunting, interview, career coaching, resumes, my influencer coaching program, but I have over 500 recommendations because I help a lot of people every week. So you can go right here and see the confidence that you should be able to have in what I deliver. So your only choice is if you want to struggle on LinkedIn, or if you really want to start growing your personal brand on LinkedIn. So again, hashtag best week ever. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do is put in hashtag best week ever, and somebody will win. Somebody will win a seat and be the 21st person at our 20-day challenge. So if nobody does it live, that's okay. I will check the comments later. Watch people, maybe people you can't watch it right now, right? You're watching on the replay. I'll do this. First person that does that gets a seat. As long as you can commit to posting daily and at least an hour on LinkedIn every day. That's about how long you should invest. And if you can't, I understand. If you won't, those are all choices. And if you can't, maybe not a choice, maybe you can't right now, but if you won't and you have the time, then you don't want to get results bad enough on LinkedIn. That is it. I got to go jump on a client call here in a few minutes. So from warm, sunny Hawaii at 8:27, and Julie, all you got to do is put hashtag best week ever in the comments. First person that does that wins a seat in the 20-day challenge. Other than that, $259, tremendous value. You're going to learn how to post for engagement. You're going to meet 19, maybe 20 other people doing the same thing that you're doing. You're going to learn from one another. You're going to build relationships. And that's what LinkedIn is all about, is building relationships, learning. And the average person does not post daily on LinkedIn. When you do, guess what? You will gain influence. You will gain traction. And once you realize that, and you know how to post, hashtag best week ever. Julie, you won a seat on our 20-day challenge, and I'll share with you how to do that, how to get signed up so that you can get those emails from me every day, get that response. And Julie, I know we had a conversation the other day. So again, I will get that information to you. The rest of you, we have very limited time. This starts on the 15th, which is about a week and a half away. It will fill up. If it fills up this time, you can catch us the next time. Probably do this in about 3 months again. Price might go up. We'll see. We'll see how my time is, but you're going to get the value because I'm going to share with you. Now, your posts aren't going to get 1 million views right away, but you're going to get way more views than you ever have. You're going to gain new connections. You're going to gain lots of followers, and you're going to be seen as an industry expert in your industry, in your niche over time, just like I've done over the last, 5 years? So LinkedIn is fun. LinkedIn is not this boring business platform. For the rest of you, if you're watching this on the replay, message me if you want to be a part of it. I'll put a link to sign up. That is it. Got to get on that client call. Have an amazing rest of your day and make the rest of this week your best week ever. Bye for now.